something. Right, Integra seems okay. Good morning. I think it is Wednesday today. Is it Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday, May 19th, 2021. It is a discombobulated day for me. I was going to do a basic painting library tutorial, but I don't think that what I was going to describe is really the best way to do things. It was a bit hackish. So until I really figure it out for myself and I'm happy about putting that in, some good information out there, I'm going to hold off a little bit. Maybe the stream after lunch, if I can figure it out after this stream. Maybe the stream after lunch will be a tutorial about making a custom library. The issue I was really having of that is that I want the tutorial to be using just one of the default libraries for a Cessna 152 that comes with the base Microsoft Flight Simulator game. But they seem to do things a little bit different there, because when I look at the custom Kenmore library that they released in one of the last updates, it seems there's something going on there. They have like 3D model files. I don't actually see any texture files. It's something that looks I haven't found any tutorials about it on the internet in my sort of brief search. So I want to make sure that when I do a tutorial, it's something that's more or less correct. Hey Mystical, how you doing? Good morning or good afternoon, I guess, for you, right? Mystical in the house, coming from Manchester in the UK. I'm not too far from you. I'm here on the under Outer Skerries, I think these are called, or Shetland Islands, north of Scotland, in the North Sea there. Probably very cold wind coming from the North Sea. You got Norway to the east over there. You got the Faroe Islands here to the northwest. I played a flight simulator in the Faroe Islands, set in the Faroe Islands years ago. It was a Falcon 3.0, I think, had the Faroe Islands map. Or was that EF 2000 as well? Maybe both of them. Okay. In the Cold War, this was a very important strategy. Still, you know, the Russians and the Americans, the United States. You know, people forget, because you look at the world map, you think, you know, it's that's right, that's east, that's west, but the Earth can be seen upside down too, and it's a globe. So, like, for example, I can show you right now. Get up here. Better not rupture. Let me try to make sure that I don't rupture time and space here with my green screen. Just a green sheet behind me. Okay, look, like this is turning green too because of the green screen. So here, let me disable the green screen just briefly. Okay. I'm doing all right, man. I'm a little discombobulated today because I'm here. I'll wait for the green screen a little later. Okay. I have to do something. I'm a little confused today because I was gonna plan and do something, and then at the last minute I realized that what I was going to describe, maybe it was not the best way to do it, so I decided to hold it off. So I'm just jumping back in here. I crashed on my last flight here with my BN2 Islander. I lost my BN2 Islander. Luckily, I had remembered to turn on the insurance here, so he's in my hangar now. I only have a Cessna 152. Make sure the insurance is on. It is. But now I don't have a BN2 Islander anymore, and that's the plane I want to fly. So let's see if we... And here where I am, I'm in this little island in the middle of nowhere over here. I don't even have an airplane with me. So you know what I was thinking about doing? I was thinking about getting an Icon A5. I have the money, because with that one I can land on the water, and then we can do some water missions where we are here. Let's click on search. Okay, I don't have a plane there. That's why it's not even giving me any missions. Let's call it. Let's buy an Icon A5. Okay, so we can do some water missions. All right, 389 grand. Okay, do it. Set pilot position. Okay, so where are we? We are EG788. All right. Icon A5. Right click. Buy. This is the only airplane that comes with Microsoft Simulator that can land on both water and the ground. Okay. You bought a brand new Icon A5. Excellent. There it is. Now if I go here and I click that, I think the Icon A5 is just a regular it's just considered a single engine piston. I don't think for the water, at least in Neofly, you don't have to get a new qualification. Although in the real world, you almost would certainly need to get like special qualification to land, to fly airplanes that land on water. You know. How long have you been on Twitch streaming for? Like today or all time? For today, you can go to uptime like that. I've only been at 6 minutes. I usually stream starting at 10 a.m. ET, which I think in England it would be 3 or something. All time, I've been here since I messed around with it a bit in August last year, but I started in September, and then I was a little on and off because I'd had to travel a bit to help my mom and to see my mom but so yeah, full time yeah, probably. It's about September, October, so not very long, you know. But been a while. It's been fun. It's you know, as they say, it's a marathon. Unless you can, you know, I'm not just in here for followers and money. That would be nice you know, but I'm just trying to use this as a learning experience. You know, you learn how to broadcast stuff and make stuff move around on the screen and get to meet new people in chat as I've met you. Yeah, definitely not a sprint. It's not like, you know, Bolt. Oh, is he from Jamaica? Bolt. Is it Hossein Boy? I forget his name, but the fastest runner. This is more like the guy from Morocco that is like he runs for like 150 kilometers, you know, over a course of a long time. And Usain Bolt, that's right. Fastest human being on earth, I believe. He's a pretty nice guy too. I remember that when he won that, and he went and he took a camera from a photographer and he started taking pictures. I really liked that moment in that race. All right, look at this. We have a plane that can land on water now. So let's zoom back a little bit and let's see if we have some search SAR missions. Well, not too much. Oh, here you go. Let's go look for a search and rescue one. Okay, let's stay close to the islands. Let's go to the south here. Let's pick that one here. There's even a boat there, it seems. That's a satellite picture. A boat in the satellite picture. Let's go down there. I'm gonna right click. I'm gonna go fly. And the cool thing about this airplane is that it can take off from a you know, a land, and then you can put up the wheels and then it can land on water. So it's quite unique. Probably the maintenance on this thing is probably pretty tricky because, oh dear. Okay, stand by. Stand by. No, end mission. I forgot that in Microsoft Flight Simulator I have to, first of all, let me just pick a random place here. Let's go to the outer scaries where I am actually. That is departure, and we're not going to take the Islander. We're going to take a brand new Icon A5. Where did that go? There we are, Icon A5. Very unique airplane. Okay, I think I had put like a... Yeah, let's just leave the default library. I haven't done a proper library for this. I'm going to leave this on live weather, live traffic. I don't like flying airliners. I've actually never even turned on an airliner in this game yet. And the reason is because you fly so high and you have so many buttons and so many checklists. And I know that you can figure it out and you can turn on autopilot and just chill. But I like being about, you know, between 1 and 10,000 feet up. So I can see the ground. The airliners fly up at 30 to 40,000 feet or higher, and that high you don't see much. You just, you know, it's still beautiful, but the clouds and stars at night and the distant landscape. But yeah, I generally, if I was a real pilot one day, I would not want to be an airline pilot, because that would be more like a chore for me than, you know, some people enjoy that. I'm the kind of person that likes to fly smaller ships. Even in space video games I play, like Elite and stuff, I like to fly small ships, not the big trade ships and stuff, you know, once in a while. But so same thing here. I like the general aviation airplanes, small little airplanes. And that's where I like to be at. Have you made the 1-2 jump more? Yeah, once in a while I do 1-2 jump. I mean, you can claim it. I think I might have increased the price of it a bit because you know, I'm sitting down right now. Maybe I should be standing up. Okay, I wanted to get in this just to set that, so I'm gonna go back to main menu again, and now let's see if Neofly will understand that I'm using Hey, 1-2 jump! 1-2 jump! Thanks, Tim. Good morning. I better stand up. I think with that 1-2 jump, I'm gonna have to stand up. All right, see you in a bit when I'm standing up. All right. Used to be 300. I think it. Yeah, that's, you know, I'm gonna be jumping all day here if I leave it low. How much did I put it for? Is it 440 now? Okay. I mean, I don't mind doing 1-2 jumps, but you know, I added something new. There's a new redeemable thing, which is turn off my engine. I took that idea from I think Katie Flies, or I forget the name. It's a real A330 pilot. And I went on her stream yesterday, and she had this thing that it was a contest that you can basically, during the stream, you can say turn off your engine right now, and then you have to land somewhere with a dead stick landing. So I put that in there, cost a bit more, so we can make me turn off my engine whenever you want. If I'm flying a video game with I'm flying an airplane, of course. Okay. All right, let's try this again. Let's go to mission. I crashed yesterday my BN2 Islander because I was looking at the outside view and I was looking at OBS and I got distracted and I hadn't trimmed it properly. It was going down, overstressed the airframe, you know, the Microsoft Flight Simulator game over screen. So let's try now. So since I crashed that one and I can't buy one in this particular location, I decided to get an Icon A5 so I can try one of these search and rescue missions. Try this one here. There you go. Let's right click and fly. Icon A5. I bought an Icon A5 with some of that gold that we found near Nellis Air Force Base the other day. And let's connect and fly. All right, that's good. Icon A5 Sobo. Current payload 310, due 200. How you doing, Tim? If you have any ideas for the stuff you want me to redeem, feel free to let me know. I will consider anything. 310, due 200. Okay, so let's go in here. Let's put our pilot location at Echo Golf 78. Echo Golf 78. Out Scary's Brewery. Alright. That's where we are. Let's click on the airplane. Let's go to weight and balance. This music's a little bit loud here, so let me turn it down. What did I say was my thing? 200. All right, I'll leave it. I'll stay about 180, and I'll give myself 20 pounds of baggage. How's that? 200. Okay, that's good. All right, flight conditions were live traffic, live weather. Let's click fly.
Transporter from dispatch. Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have an urgent search and rescue mission. Rush to your plane.
Luckily, I do not have anyone. Actually, you know what? I don't have anyone living
Transporter,
beneath me because
we have received the distress beacon
yeah.
signal.
But
Head for
there
the
is
last known position.
there is there's something down there as a business of some sort. But we haven't had any complaints so far. We've never had any complaints, which is good, you know. Even when I go, what a boss! For Amber, mate. If Amber's teaching or if she's like writing and I'm doing too much shouting, I might get in trouble. So I have to once in a while, you know, at night especially too. But all right, look at this little contraption here. It looks like a car, you know, looks like a Beamer, like if you've got like a BMW Z3 or something, you attached wings to it, and it looks like this thing. Because I mean, look at the dashboard. It's oh geez, and I'm so discombobulated today that I forgot to turn on track IR. Let me turn on track IR here. Let's see if track IR is now functioning. Is track IR functioning? Yes, it is. Thank you, gods. Thank you. Thanks to the gods out there. And yeah, let's take a look at this thing. I mean, look at it. Look at the dashboard. Okay, let's take a look from the outside view first, okay? Because whoa. Right, easy, Tiger. Yeah, this is an Icon A5, small little plane that can land on water or on land. You know, this is just for people who are really wealthy, I think, because in my opinion, this thing would be like a nightmare to maintain, to keep it airworthy, and something lands on water. Maybe I'm wrong, you know, but I suspect this would be a nightmare, you know, much harder than Cessna 152. So here we are. We got our flying car for today. And we're going to do one mission of this, and then we're going to go back to, we're going to try to find a place where we can go back to the Islander. Yeah, it's pretty fancy. I mean, look at it. There's some cool stuff. This is new. I haven't seen this in another airplane. It's an angle of attack indicator, but it's designed that, so you have like the green there, and then the yellow and the red is the stall. So that's a pretty cool design for an angle of attack indicator. You got the airspeed that looks just like a car. You got the artificial horizon. There's a digital one. Altitude, very nicely designed. I think they had like designers from Porsche, actual car designers. I don't know, I think it was from Porsche designed this in the real airplane, you know. Water temperature, RPM, very clear. There's the fuel, very clear. Maneuvering speed 76 knots. Okay, very clean design. It really looks like a where's the parking brake? There's the landing gear. The flaps are 15, which I assume are... Oh, takeoff. Let's put them down to takeoff. I assume it's going to be... That's funny that... Oh, that's trim indicator. Okay, let's put the trim down to takeoff. Okay, trim down the little red light there. It takes quite a while to trim down. Look at how long it's taking, okay. Okay, there you go. We're at takeoff. All right, we might as well. We have the light, the nav lights on already. And where is the brakes? Looking for the brakes. I'm not that familiar with this. I only flew it once before Cyberpunk. That was a great disappointment. I'm just gonna go like, let's just. Maybe it's down here. Parking brake. When you can't figure something out in Microsoft Simulator, you go do this. You go to checklist. Okay. Engine run up. Power lever. Engine start. Probe oil pressure. Engine run up. Master. Oh, it doesn't even tell me here. So I don't know where the... I assume it's in the pedals. So let me just try to go... Maybe it's on the top somewhere. Something on the top here. Would assume it's over here. There's Control B. There you go. Oh, it is there. It's the brakes. Okay, so that's. Oh, here it is. Here it is. There's the parking brake. Okay, just look at it and see something smooth. Parking brake is on, and now parking brake is off. There we go. Right, off we go. Oh, and before I go, one more thing. Are we sliding? Are we sliding back? No, we're not sliding back. One more thing. Let me turn on Sim Toolkit Pro. Like I said, I'm totally discombobulated. I was going to do something and I decided to do something else. I was going to do a tutorial on putting your own paint job your own livery, your own paintwork on an airplane, but I wasn't really 100% on it, so I decided to wait that one out until I really figure it out. And alright, SimToolkit Pro bot can join, so we'll be able to do a landing rate competitions here. Alright, here we are, and now finally, let's see what's the track we're going to take. We are going to go for a search and rescue SAR mission over to about 330, 340 degrees. Did I say about 340? Off we go. The outer scaries here in the UK.
Fly safe. Every second counts.
Gear up. Let's trim her up a little bit. The trim is pretty slow on this little airplane thing. Where's my compass? It doesn't seem to have a compass. It just has this. It just has the built-in GPS. North is up. Thank you. That's good to know. It is good that they put it. But where? There's no compass. That is pretty crazy. Okay. Maybe I can click a button here that makes the compass appear. 3D vision. Oh, here you go. 3D vision. Wow. Alright. Let's leave a 3D vision on. I think I said 240. Fun airplane to fly because it handles very nicely, you know. So my angle of attack indicator, we're at a green here. If I start pulling the nose up, that's going to go up to that yellow, okay? Look at that. And I feel like I'm pretty high here at the angle. That's odd. About like that. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's actually working properly. We'll figure it out. Thanks for the guess. Whitey Misco predicting a negative 87 feet per minute landing rate. It will probably be a landing on water. I always try to keep them as smooth as possible. Let's see. Did I say 340? Around there. That should put us in the right course. And look at pretty good visibility, huh? We're okay. And here you can see as they were discussing the Howard stream yesterday for the Learn to Fly stream. Someone asked, you know what the difference is between a track and course on a map? Okay, so this here. Course is the intended path of the airplane, okay? That red line over there, I put like you want to go straight from that airfield to the search and rescue mission right here. That's the course that we set. You set the course, that's what we want to do. The track is the actual path of the airplane, and this is what we're doing here. So that's the track, little dotted lines, that's the track. The red line is the course. Nice to learn these little navigation terminology and stuff like that, because you can use it in the real world, you know. It's not just in Flight Simulator. You can use it in the real world a little as well. Get up a little bit higher in the cockpit. Look at the visibility. We're going a bit too high over the clouds here. I'm going to stay below these clouds. I don't want to lose my visibility. We do have an artificial horizon in this thing, but I would rather not have to use it. It's a push configuration airplane. That means that like the engine is behind us back there. Oh look, there's a parachute even. I wonder if this works. 1, 2, jump. Yeah, you have to do. If you'd like to see me jump, you have to claim it though. Otherwise, it's not fair for other people. Unless, I mean, sometimes I do it without it, but. Are you a basketball player, Mystical? I used to be a basketball player, but my knees are not what they used to be now, so yeah, that's another reason not to jump up and down too much. Even looks like the car that lights. Look at that. Hey, football. Like, you're not talking about American football, you're talking about soccer, right? English football. Nice. What position? I'm originally from Brazil, so I used to play quite a lot of football when I was younger. But I wasn't the best player. In Brazil, the competition is high, you know. It's a national obsession. I should probably put Icon A5 on the stream title too. I didn't even know I was gonna do this. Yeah, let's do it right now. Back to just do it like that. Center mid, nice. Wasn't that Zidane's position as well? Zinedine Zidane's position? Search and rescue. Yeah, there's a group of guys near here where I live who play, they play, you know, not in an official field or anything, but like in this park. And I've been thinking about joining them, but I'm always scared of getting hurt here because, you know, unlike in England, you have the National Health Service, which if you get hurt, you can get fixed up for free. Here in the United States, if you get hurt, you have to have a lot of money, otherwise they say, no, you're out of here. It's really crazy. You have to have either a job or lots of money in order to be able to get hurt and get treatment in the United States of America. Isn't that crazy? I mean, you can find, you know, other ways to care for your health. You know, they have the word health care here. It'd be a human right, but yeah, in the States, if you get hurt and you don't have money, tough luck, man. That's why people are so obsessed with working so hard here. Because, you know, they want to have health care if they get hurt, I assume. You know, that's the way it is in most places of the world. People are continuously preparing to die and for bad things. I live life a little bit more on the edge, except in flight simulators. Now, I don't have enough money to fly these planes, get a private pilot's license in real life, so I just fly in the simulator. But part of me thinks that it actually may be more fun to fly in the simulator than a real airplane. It's less checklists, less, you know, more. I can do, for example, I wouldn't do this in real life if I was flying this airplane, and in my flight simulator I can. There goes a comfort bonus. Okay. Oh, watch out, don't crash, because you see that when that speed goes, if I get to that red line, it's game over. I've got moth blood on my roof. So you like you have to pay for inhalers? Yeah, I think so. I mean, if you need the inhalers for something. I mean, I don't know. I haven't. Well, I did go to the dentist, and I had to get like a crown put in. That was like $1,000 for a foxtrot crown. Okay. In Italy, it was like, you know, 100, 200 maybe. Yeah. So, you know, a lot of people have no money here. What they do is they join the military. The military, you know, then you go on an aircraft carrier or something if you join the Navy, and there they have like really good dentists. They can pay for education. So they're like, okay, yeah, we'll train you to go, you know, we tell you have to go and shoot at that, you do it, and we'll cover your expenses. Another way to do it. I have friends in the military. I have friends who are hippies. I have friends from all walks of life, so I hear stories from all walks of life. Icon A5 here in the Outer Scaries, ladies and gentlemen. Little flying boat. Out on a search and rescue. Oh, my flaps are still... Look at that, I'm such an amateur. My flaps are still down. Okay, now it's more like it. Let's put that music back on. The music came off. It just stopped playing. What happened to the music? What's 1-2 boss? They have to pay for school? Yeah, you gotta pay for school here too. Education is also not free. I mean, you can get it for cheaper. You go to community college or something. But if you go to an Ivy League school or other private university, it's like a fortune as well. That's something that the government, you know, it's a bit like you go to school, but then you have to spend a lot of your life paying for, or if you're lucky enough to get a high-powered job or pays a lot of money. If you go to university here, you often have to spend a long time paying off your loan. Why is my music not coming through, I wonder? It's just too low, the volume? I think it's just too low. There we go. Volume is just too low. I'm totally discombobulated today. Anyway. There you go. A bit better. We're almost there. Search and rescue mission, the Outer Scaries. An Icon A5 after I crashed my BN2 Islander yesterday. I have to get another one. In the UK, you only have to pay for uni. Oh, here you mean like, yeah, school, like regular school? I don't think you have to pay for, but I'm not sure actually. I don't have kids that didn't go to school here. I went to school in a bunch of other places. So I'm sure you do have public schools here that you don't have to pay for. Yeah, and university in the UK is not very expensive compared to here. And I remember.
Transporter, you are now entering the search zone. Use the beacon signal to locate any survivors.
Now the music's loud. Stand by. Okay, I have to look for the beacon signal now. This is the boop. Boop. I think if it rings faster, then you're getting closer to it. Hard to see the reflection. It's hard to gauge your height. Hey, thanks, Timmy. Copy that. Gonna come on the Steam on my PC. Copy that, Mystical. All right, getting closer. I don't see anything down there. Lower the engine speed here. Right, getting closer. Getting closer. Did they just appear when you're flying over them or something? Because I mean, I'd expect I would see them by now. Okay, frequency is increasing. Frequency is increasing. I assume that means we're getting closer. Now it's getting less again. Let's do a turn and see if I assume they spawn in when you're close. Confused about this. Oh, I see them. There they are. There they are.
Good job. We now have the coordinates to send help. If there is somewhere suitable, please land to help the evacuation.
Oh look, they have a little dinghy over there. All right, here we go. Remember, don't put the gears down because it's water down there. All right, not gonna. I don't need a landing gear for this. I'll put down the flaps a little bit. Oh, where's my airplane? There it is. Where are the people? I think they're right there. They only appear when they're pretty close because they're very small. I already lost them. Where are they? Trim nose up a bit. Oh, here they are. Here they are. Okay, let's go around a bit one more time because I want to land and go right up to them. Capsized boat and there's a little dinghy. Okay. All right, that's fine. Mystical! Alright. Alright, Mystical with the soft landing prediction there. Landed rescue zone, set the parking brake. Okay, I guess I'll open the window and throw out a 1-ton anchor out, so we'll anchor down here. That'll be my parking brake. Let's get close to them to see there's no wake modeled in Microsoft Flight Simulator yet, which is unfortunate. I hope they add wake eventually so that we can see a wake behind our airplane. That'd be nice. But it is cool that you can already land in water. Look at this lighting effects here in the outer scaries. Timmy Thumb with a nice sportsmanship here. Congratulating YT Mystical. I'm going to increment his score there on the landing rate leaderboard in a little bit, but first we're going to get close to this little canoe here, dinghy. Remember, this I can't press brakes. You know, I can open the window and throw an anchor out because we are in the water here. Oh, watch out! Watch out! That means that I have to be careful not to go too fast. Hey, all right. They were out on a pleasure cruise, and look what happened. They look very happy for having a potential near-death experience. Turn out. walking around here. Alright, parking brake. Hello! Like a little pleasure fishing trip in the...
Thank you so much. I didn't think I would make it out alive.
Alright, they came in. I wanted to stop the airplane, but and take a... Let's try this. So I want to go... They're just happy you came to rescue them. That's true. I shouldn't be so critical, right? They are very happy. But I'd be happy too if someone came to rescue me. Alright, let's go check a look. Look at this nice bobbing here in the water. This is really nice. Neofly objects here. I guess they were in that, whatever that was. Was that an airplane? Or another boat or something? And that didn't work, and then they ended up in this. Very nice. Wonderful. I love these character models. It reminds me a bit of Valheim, you know. Got a Swedish looking character over there with maybe her mom or her teacher. Maybe it was a school trip, I don't know. Alright. Alright, now back to base. Back to our little Icon A5. But before I take off, just give me 1 second here. I'm gonna be right back. Where's the frame? Back shortly. Yeah, and we'll leave you with an outside view actually. We'll leave you with this outside view right here. Be right back. Waiter, one more coffee, please. Waiter, rescue, please. Oh, wrong way around. Wait, yeah, hat, and then this bloody big thing. Hopefully it's gonna be gone soon. It should be gone soon because Alright, first ever SAR mission. Well, it's not over yet because I assume these people got in this plane even though I only have room for one person. Look at that. They could probably screw it in there and you know, and be able to fit. It would probably be a bit of a problem with my weight for the Icon A5. This comes by default, and I don't have the deluxe edition. I have the default edition of Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this airplane, capable of landing both taking off from a you know, asphalt or grass runway and land on the water, is available for you to play on the default Microsoft Flight Simulator. The standard Microsoft Simulator version, which is a nice surprise. You know, let me turn off the back frame and let's head back to base here. Let's check a Neofly what's gonna be our back azimuth. Well, I don't even need to look at Neofly. It's like 150, 160 degrees, I think we're gonna go. So that was our course. Here's our actual track. I looked around for them, I found them, and now we're gonna go back around the outer Scaries here in the UK. And I crashed my BN2 Islander yesterday, so now I had enough money to buy an Icon A5. I'm doing some SAR missions, and then we'll buy another BN2 Islander and take it from there. You know, I'm just going it by ear here, this Neofly career. All right, just let's see, flaps up. Let's give us 15 degrees let's trim to takeoff. Okay, trim is set for takeoff position. And all right, everyone, hold on tight, full power. Whoa. My bad, I forgot to toggle controls when I went to the outside view. Flaps up. The airplane sounds too loud compared to the music, just let me know. I'll try to turn it down. I'll probably do that for myself right now, actually, because this airplane is loud. So when you jump into a different airplane in this flight simulator, look how close the propeller is to your head. It's right behind it, like right here, I think. So it's a loud one, this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my sound mixer. Let me make sure I'm trimming the airplane correctly here before I get distracted there and crash again. I'm going to turn down on Microsoft Flight Simulator here. Alright, what did I say? I think I wanted a 150, 160. There you go, that's better. Once my little in-ear headphones volume control little box arrives, then we're gonna have much better sound here on stream. I'm excited about that. Sound is important. Thanks for another guest there, Tim. I think, wait, yeah, that's your second guest for the next landing. See how it goes. Very pretty landscape. I could even go a little bit lower on the Microsoft Flight Simulator volume. I think this airplane is so loud, you know. I assume I just go back to my airfield, unless they wanted me to drop her off somewhere else, but I don't think so. I think just go back to the regular one. I can buzz this holiday, maybe locals here. Give them something to talk about at the pub. This looks like a nice little pub there. Get a pint and get some hot and chips. Maybe a Wednesday roast. This looks so much like a car that I feel like I could just go and drive on the road. Very futuristic looking machine. Alright, let's try to get back on our course there. Although it is fun to go off course and just fly low over this landscape here. A few trees, you know, lots of wind out here probably in the outer scaries. Nice, very British buildings with this sort of like plaster and whitewashed plaster with the wood beams showing through. And gentle light coming in, filtering in through these clouds. On my wish list for Microsoft Flight Simulator is I want to see the trees affected by wind. I want to see, like, you know, trees move with wind. That would help you gauge the direction of the wind for landings and stuff like that, and that would be really nice detail, I think. Nice cloud formations coming in ahead. You can really look 3D. These clouds are really amazing. Look at that. We go up above the clouds a little bit. Let's see how this baby climbs. Let's check the angle of attack indicator. Alright. That red thing is a stall, so let's see how high can we get this thing, the nose of this thing up for the stall. Let's see. Look at that, look how high it goes. I think that measures, it's a measure speed, that thing. Look at that, we're at less than 50 knots. Okay, now it's going up and now it's going to stall. Whoa, that's getting pretty loud. Some issues with the volume here today. Nothing, a couple of clicks of and buttons and motions of your wrist of the mouse pointing device can't fix. Isn't that crazy that we evolved from throwing like sticks and rocks and banging things with you know, bone to clicking with little, to looking at little things on a screen and moving your hand, this thing that kind of looks like a mouse, and clicking on things. And it's just weird to think that computer can do things for us. We just tell us, do this, do that, and it'll do it. And it kind of makes you feel like you're somewhere else. New technology by Google I saw is coming out called Starline or something. Hey, let's Reaper 1212. Yep, all players. Should be all players. I'm currently in this position here. Yeah, I think these are called the Outer Scaries. I'm heading to Echo Golf 78. I should be in all players. How you doing, Raz? All's well. Server should be a US. Let's check it out. East USA. East USA. Should be on all players. You want to do a mission? Do you want to do a Neofly mission together? I'm gonna land to drop off this people that I found in a dinghy here on the North Sea. And then I'll be very happy to do a joint Neofly mission if you want. Cool. I have not actually completed a joint Neofly mission successfully because I always forget to. Once we land, both I and the other person doing the, or other people, if there's more than one person doing the mission, they all have to go end mission for it to log the mission completion in the logbook, I think. And I always forget to mention that, like, please click end mission. I haven't completed one yet. If you want to try to do one now, we can do it. But yeah, I'm going off to a little island over there, not... Yeah, crashed my Islander, so I bought an Icon A5. Got my first SAR mission. This is my first ever SAR mission. If I land successfully in that island out there, it should be successful. Yeah, closest airport is it will be soon. Echo Golf 78. All right. Echo Golf 78. If that works over there. Thanks for the lurk, Tim. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Whoa! Yo, Reaper 1212 with the follow. Thanks so much. Thanks for that follow, Yos Reaper. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Hydrate, copy that. A hydration coming in the form of H2O water. Are you let's see, let's take a look at iOS Reaper over here. It's Los Reaper, not iOS Reaper. My apologies. Love Microsoft Flight Simulator 20 and warbrokers.io. I'm not sure. I've never seen warbrokers.io. But I love Microsoft Flight Simulator too. I have to admit that I'm originally a combat flight simulator fan. You know, I started with Falcon and F-16s and stuff like that. Actually, I started with the very first game that I ever played that had an airplane as it, not a spaceship, an airplane, was this game called River Raid for the Atari 2600. Okay, it was a top-down view, and you had to, you know, the screen scrolled down, and you had to control the plane to make sure it didn't crash, and you got enough fuel, and you dodged. You can shoot other little airplanes or ships, enemy ships and stuff. Then, oh, there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Los Reaper. in the house, coming to join us. Navigation lights on. I am going to land where you just took off from. And then we can pick a Neofly mission. Posture check. My posture's checked. Some more hydrate. Copy that. Thank you for that. I do need a lot of water. Let me turn off track IR then. Yeah, so that airfield which just took off from, that's where I'm gonna land. You can do landing rate prediction if you want to predict my landing and get on the leaderboard there. My landing rate, was it LRL? Landing rate leaderboard, yeah, I always forget. You check that out, you'll see how to do it. Just guess how many feet per minute. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. Lost Reaper 1404 flying what appears to be a serious, whoa. Fantastic. What plane are you flying? It's because I might not have it, so it might look like a different one. Is that a Bonanza or a Sirius? Very nice. Yeah, so I'm gonna land here at Echo Grove 78 out here in the Outer Skerries. I'm gonna pick another mission, and we'll have Lost Reaper to come fly with me. Helping me on this. Maybe we can do a cargo one. We can divide the cargo between us. X-Cub, cool. Community add-on water plane. Oh, really? Is it a free one? I should install that so that I can see it. Community add-on water plane and X-Cub, awesome. So you can land on the water, huh? Awesome. All right, I'll check that out. There he is. If it's not a big download, I could put it in right now. I'd have to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator, but that could be fun. Why not? All right, let me climb a bit and see where I'm gonna land. I'm already gonna put the flaps, lower the flaps down to landing. I left my landing lights on, but let's not forget to put the landing gear down too. Stand by. I have to lower my airspeed first. Very quick landing gear. This it drops very quickly. No lights in this cockpit that I can see, maybe because it's too bright. Anybody else do the landing rate, or is it just Timmy? If it's just Timmy, I might have make a prediction too. But I'm just gonna go in now because my i5 processor, and there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Lost Reaper, flying around this very pretty little fishing community here. Going in for a landing as well. So this X-Cub, it can land on both land and water at the same time. It has wheels on the floats. Very nice little touchdown there. Wow. All right. I'm gonna go around because I want to pretend that, you know, that there is collision modeling on this. It just kind of throws off my immersion when I see a plane in the runway and I just land and, you know, just go right through it. I hope one day they add collision modeling, but I'm not gonna hold my breath because I don't think they want you to collide over the airplanes in this game. Go around. Let's wait for Lost Reaper 1212 to clear the little. I mean, they call it a runway, but it's really like a little country lane. You know, look at that. It's just like a little road. Okay, let's just do a short turn to final here. It's a short final. Copy that. Thank you. fishing boats. There's some floats out there. Very pretty little place. A remote place. Imagine living in a place like this. Gliding in, gliding in. I'm just gonna put her down a little more harder because I have to.
Nice one. If necessary, paramedics
Whoa.
are waiting at the parking.
Timmy. Okay, well, no one else guessed. It was a pretty hard landing because it was not very
Thanks
short.
again, pilot. I owe you my life.
And there it is, ladies and gentlemen. We have company here. It's Reaper in the house. I'm just gonna taxi back to. Let me let these people get out. I think they want to. They're really itching to get out here. Let me put the landing brake on.
Great work out there today. Another life has been saved thanks to you.
All right, we did that. Now let's go back. Here's the add-on. Okay, let's try to put on this add-on. Let's try it out. This is cool. All right. I'm just gonna go end here. I'm gonna have to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think the passengers have a mild headache after my flights and after being on the boat and then flying with me. They're like, oh, we should have stayed at that boat. You know, we should have just like swam to shore. Instead of flying with this guy. You know, that landing. All right. I'm gonna restart both Neofly and here, let's click this Bush League Legends add-ons. All right, check this out. Let's look at this. There's a Legends X Cup Pack A. There's the Pack B, the Signature X Pack. Where, okay, these are. Let's hold up. Let me do this. I'm not usually a Windows user. I use Mac for everything. I just use Windows for PC games. So sometimes like I lose my address bar. I don't know why. Let's quit Neofly. Okay, so these are okay. Here's the add-on. But those are liveries, all right? Are you talking about something that can land on water? That's what I'm interested in. If it's just livery, okay, go to add-ons. All right, here you go. Ah, there you go. Is it a Microsoft Flight Simulator? All right, aircraft. Oh, look at that. X-Cub Amphibian, aka float variant. That's the one. Oh, Los Ripa with the BLL drop. The X-Cub float is there. Awesome. All right, I like the Cub. That was the plane I started flying, this Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let's check it out. X-Cub Unflip float variant. Okay, download. Check it out. Mega, huh? All right. Cookie settings. No, just essential. Thank you. All right, let's check it out. All right. If my computer blows up here, it's Los Reaper's fault, right? Awesome. How you doing, Joey Bolo? Hey, Joey, how you doing? Let's check it out. This looks cool. Very cool. Bush League Legends, all right. We got Jeremy, we got Dave, we got Matt, and we got David. Cool. Everything started with COVID pandemic. Most flight simmers at home and wanting to connect with others who share their passion for aviation. They have a Discord channel. They do X-Plane multiplayer. Sounds cool. I love Bush flying. That's why I fly like these little airplanes, okay. I'm doing good. I'm not too bad. I usually use Flight Sim too, but they don't have it. Okay. The one thing I'm not going to be able to do, I'm just going to, instead of flying in Neofly here, oh, we could try it. It would be kind of interesting to do it on a stream, okay? Let me just, let's, what is this called? Trying X-Cub float plane. I'll just update the title of the stream here so that people are coming in, they can see that I'm that they won't get hopefully confused. Like you said, you were at Icon A5 and this is an X-Cub float, not a flat, a float plane. Thank you very much. All right, and I'm still looking normal there. I didn't put myself upside down like I did the other day. Okay. All right, so I downloaded that. I'm gonna quit Microsoft Flight Simulator. I already did that. I quit Neofly. Let's disconnect from everything just to make sure that we're in the same page here. Okay, so let's go to my downloads. We got here you go. I'm just gonna extract all. Carbon Prop Xcub Float version 1.8. That's an amazing thing about Microsoft Flight Simulator is that anyone can come in, and if you want a plane, you could, you got the skills, or you can hire people with the skills, you can put the plane you want in here. So I'm just gonna copy that. I'm gonna go to my Microsoft Flight Simulator community folder here. I'll just paste that in. All right, Carbon Prop Xcub Float. All right, and I think that's all I have to do, right? I'm gonna fire up Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Almost over the hump here, Wednesday. Excuse me. 11:15 a.m. Wednesday. I'm coming to you, transmitting here from New York City in this new dimension of hyperspace where we can broadcast to the world live on the internet. New to me, at least. I've been streaming since what? August, September. Whoa! Phew, Joey, 1-2 boss. And I think YT Misto asked me, what's 1-2 boss about? 1-2 boss, thanks so much for the follow. Appreciate it. Gonna hang out while I work. Thanks so much, man. Kapika. 1-2 boss is basically I don't know. I used to watched some gangster movie with friends when I was a kid, and then we started to pretend that one of us was one of the gangsters, the other one was the other, and it just turned into this thing that, if possible, it's good for you to try to be the boss of your own life, we all have bosses here and there. We have to make money and have work and stuff. But it's also nice to try to be boss. So 1, don't forget your dreams. And 2, be happy, all right? Be boss. And 3, boss. That doesn't make much sense. I probably have to think of a better explanation. That's what I have off the cuff for you right here. World update. I think this was 3. I get confused about this sometimes because there's world updates where they add they update the world map, the Bing Maps, the Google Maps, so the basically the built-in map of the real world we have in this video game. Those are the world updates. But you also have like the sim updates. World updates, they update this thing here, they update the Earth, and the sim updates, they update the internal. I am the boss of my gaming room. Everything else is a copy. The same here. I'm in New York City, so it's not a very big apartment. So my gaming room also doubles as a corner of the living room. So I'm the boss of the inside the video game. But I can't complain, I worked in offices, I did commuting, but I also did freelance, I mean, I'm here playing Microsoft Flight Simulator on a PC I built last year, right before it was the huge graphics card crunch. Whoa, this Reaper. Red Bull sounds about right. My office gaming room is my domain. Yeah, I would love to have a gaming room that I could, instead of having this bloody, thing here behind me. You can see a rupturous fabric of space over there. I could just paint the wall behind me green so I wouldn't have this thing fall over me once in a while, but not at the moment, ladies and gentlemen. All right, let's see if we have a new plane here to play with. All right. Let's take a look. Is it a variation of the Savage Cub, or is it a brand new one? Let's see. And did I have to do something else? Look, I have the Blériot there. I have the Britain Normal. Oh, here it is. Cub Crafter X Cub Flow. Look at this. All right, so to add this to, let's fire up Neofly, okay, which is one of my very favorite Microsoft Flight Simulator mods, utilities really. It's a separate utility. And it gives you basically a role-playing game that you can pretend you're a pilot, including a bush pilot, overlay over a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Right now I'm here in England on the Outer Skerries. All right, there's the United Kingdom, Norway to the east. We have the Faroe Islands that were actually featured in, I think, Falcon 3.0. Also maybe EF 2000 if you're old enough to remember those games. And I'm just doing missions from around here. I'm currently at Echo Golf 78, which is, I don't know. Look, there's a water storage tank. This is Bing Maps providing the satellite imagery. It's a pretty beat up runway, you know. Have the North Sea wind hitting it continuously there. Wow, what a place. Okay, but to add a new airplane here, we got hey, Galaxia 1-2 bus. Neofly is this. Neofly is it's basically a utility that takes a big blanket and throws it over Microsoft Flight Simulator. And this blanket has a very detailed embroidery that tells the story of a pilot. So you can start with a Cessna 152 and you can say, I'm this, you know, bush pilot, and you can do missions and make more money and buy more airplanes. So it makes Microsoft Flight Simulator become a role-playing game, okay? So you pick a place to start. I'm here at EG78, but I have a couple of crashes. I lost my Islander. I lost my first Cessna. I was playing with Timmy Thumb, that crazy night landing back in Mauritania. And it keeps a track of everything. You have your finances. You start with not a lot of money and just a Cessna. And as you complete missions, you get a higher rank. You can do different types of missions, you know, not just simple passenger, deliver mail and stuff. And you get, you can even do like certification. So I did a qualification for multi-engine piston the other day. And it's a million things in this. Okay, I'm an amateur at it, but I love it. It gives a whole, hey Cyan, how are you? Oh, it's Cyan that was talking. Actually, you're the same color as Lost Reaper, so I thought it was Lost Reaper. Sorry, that's my bad. You can go read more about it at neofly.net. If you use it, consider donating to the developer. I think it's a lone developer. Maybe a couple of people have donated like, I know, 30-35 bucks because I love it, and it gives you, and you donate, it gives you like new 3D models and stuff that you can have in the game, and it makes it, basically it makes Microsoft Flight Simulator like a role-playing game. It gives missions, it gives you a reason for being out there. Okay, right now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go into hangar, okay. Or was it, no, it's settings, okay, because I'm gonna try this brand new plane that Lost Reaper told me about here. And this is how you add a new airplane. I downloaded this brand new airplane that Lost Reaper put up further up in the, it's a float plane. It's an X-Club plane with like floats attached to the bottom so it can land on water. And we're just gonna go here and I'm gonna type, I'm just gonna go nothing over here. Oh, actually, no, it's not like that, it's like here. I just erase this. I'm confused now. Let me go back to multiplayer. Let me click this again. Okay. So you click here on settings, okay? And then below that drop-down menu, don't touch the drop-down menu, you click here. Then in here, you have to type in the exact name that you find inside here. Let's see, go to Sim Objects, you go to Airplanes, you go to Carbon X Float. There should be Aircraft over there. And down here, X-Club Float. Okay, that's the variation name. I think that's what we're gonna put there. I may make a mistake here because this is pretty fiddly. Right, so that's the name, okay. And what is it? It's a propeller airplane. I don't think it's a turboprop. It only has one engine. Qualification will be A. Range. Okay, so the range we could check out on that text file over there, but let's just go here into Microsoft Flight Simulator and check it over here. Here you go, range 695 nautical miles. We'll go back here, we'll put 645 nautical miles, 695, cross check, okay, 695 nautical miles. In, payload, all right. I go back here, I go to weight and balance, payload, max payload, we'll put the max 370 pounds. It can't carry too much with it. Passengers, let's see. Does it have it over here? Or is it over here? Just two, pilot and, oh, one passenger, the pilot and the co-pilot. And okay, so one. I think that means one, because I don't think that includes pilot. The pilot is a pilot, and the passenger is the person that's not flying the airplane, right? Could be the co-pilot, but okay. Cruise speed. There it is. 80. No, wait. What am I doing here? I'm confused. I have to go back here. All right. No, 132 knots. Okay. I'm gonna have to double check all that again. Okay, 132 knots, 695 payload. I'll double check that. Endurance. I don't think we have that. Fuel. Let's go to weight and balance. All right. Fuel, max allowable fuel, 294 pounds. Okay. So 294 pounds. Takeoff weight. Gonna be down here somewhere. 2,300 pounds. Okay. 2,300 pounds. Empty weight. Right there. 1420. Okay. 1,420 pounds. 1420. Let's see it. Let me drag this to the right, see if there's anything else that I'm missing. I think that's it. Okay, let's do a last check here on this screen. 695. I don't think I had to put max altitude, which is interesting. Doesn't care about that. 695, 132 knot speed. Okay. All right. So there we are. And now I'm going to click this button here. Let's see. This one. Okay. It's a little confusing because these buttons are up here next to that menu, and what we're doing is down here, but there it is. Add aircraft to database. Plane xCloud float added. It will be used to generate market. Reset your current iCal missions. Okay, so to reset the missions, what you do is you go back to mission here on the top left, and you just click the little search thing. Okay, and if we're lucky, that plane is going to show up here, but we're not lucky because we're in the outer scaries. Okay, we're like in the middle of nowhere here. So what we could do is we have plenty of money. We have 657, hard to see on the stream, I know, but it's very small. You can't increase text size on this, unfortunately, but I could turn on the Microsoft loop, whatever it's called, but just trust me, I have $657,000 there because we found some gold in that mission that happens once a day. Right now it's over in Egypt, though. I think I've done that one before, so that must mean they have like set places, okay, west of Cairo there. You can find those exploration missions. If you want to jump ahead in this, you can go land near these wrecks, find gold, and then you get a bunch of money, and then you can buy whatever airplane you want. Almost, it's almost cheating. I think they have to rebalance that a little bit, but you know, another element to this Microsoft Flight Simulator role-playing game. But since we can't here, this is also a little confusing because if you go to market, there's aircraft cargo, warehouse stuff, but for airplanes it's actually under mission. Go to mission, look there, there's aircraft market, and here I want to buy this new airplane of the floats, but it's not listed there. It's not there. So since we have all that money, I'm gonna pay Scotty, okay, in the Starship Enterprise in orbit around Earth to beam us to another airport. Okay, so let's go to somewhere like, I don't know, Aberdeen maybe has a bigger airport. Let's go over to Aberdeen. Let's see if we can find a Microsoft Flight Simulator. Let me just type Aberdeen here to give me an international civil aviation ICAO, International Civil Aviation something. I don't forget what it's called. Aberdeen. There you go. FA. See if is that no? That's Aberdeen in South Africa, I guess. Nope. Wow, there's a lot of Aberdeens. Okay, well let's just go there. Let's just zoom in over here. What am I doing? So I have to just zoom in. Maybe Aberdeen. You know, it's on the water. Maybe that'll have a. Is it dice? Now I'm confused. Stand by. Aberdeen is down there. I guess maybe it's DICE. That's the Aberdeen airport. Yeah, there you go, DICE. Maybe that's the name of the airport for, there you go. Aberdeen International Airport. DICE, hey, we're gonna play some DICE with a Y. Echo Golf PD, okay, so Echo Golf PD, I go back to Neofly. Echo Golf PD, alright, I'm gonna pay, I don't know yet, Lost Reaper. Give me a second. That I'm trying to find an airport that I can buy this because I'm trying to do it within Neofly. I'm trying to find an airport that I can buy this plane from. Okay, and I don't think I can right-click a Neofly on a place before I transfer my pilot there. So I'm gonna pay Scotty to beam me to Aberdeen. Here he goes. The transfer has been made. You are now at Echo Golf Papa Delta. Give me a second and let's see if. Echo Golf Papa Delta. Here we are, and it shows that our pilot is there. All right. Let's see. Savage Shock Ultra. Nope, not that one. What was it called? I'm confused now. It's a Cub Crafter X Club Float. Okay. But they don't have it here. Maybe we have to go to an airport that's really on the water. Let's try this White Hills Airport. EG30. I'll pay some more money. EG to Scotty. EG Echo Golf 30. Yep, 290 bucks. That's not far. Okay, transfer has been made. Now Echo Golf 30 is quite fiddly. It does. You have to do a lot of things manually, but you know, I'm not getting that airplane. It's not showing me any airplanes. Let's go to a big airport. Let's just fly to, I don't know, Glasgow, maybe. All right. I'll let you know as soon as I know. Glasgow. Oh, not there. All right, let's just do this. Let's just go to Heathrow, okay. That is departure. EGLL Heathrow. Okay. Yeah. I just want to buy the airplane. EGLL. Maybe I have to start Neofly. If this doesn't show up there, if it's not available in Heathrow, then I'll restart Neofly. Okay, $3,000. Spending all our money here, but that's alright. Alright, and now I'll put like Echo Golf Lima here. Just a heads up, not all the time, but occasionally it'll set trip all the way up or down. The trim is on the control. Copy that. I'll keep that in mind. It's more likely there'll be operator error that I'll screw something up than that happen probably. Okay, Savage Cub, Savage Shock Ultra. Oh, I have two Savage Shock Ultra, so maybe it's one of these. Maybe I did it wrong, and it's detecting the name as this one. Okay, so we have two Savage Shock Ultra. So let's just buy both of them. Okay. Let's buy the second one. Buy. All right. Now, Anger. Savage Shock Ultra. I'll call this Savage 1. Okay. Before we do the mission, let me check if it's working. All right. Savage 1, Savage Shock Ultra. I guess an easy way to check would be to put maximum fuel and see if that's 188. What was this? Let's see. $294. Anyway, I don't care about the money, okay? I'll just buy both of them. Put up. Alright, Savage Shock Ultra again. Right click buy. We have two of them now. This one I'll call it Savage 2. Alright. I'll just put maximum fuel on both. Alright, so now let me Let me go to mission. We'll search for a quick mission here. Where are we departing? I'm in Heathrow now, but I don't know if I have the right airplane, okay? My question is, can this airplane take off from a normal runway, or can it only take off from water? Does it have like wheels in the bottom of the floats or something? I've never flown these before. I'm just gonna pick a random mission here, something nearby, deliver some stuff. Choose plane, okay, Savage, let's choose Savage 1. Okay, it has wheels, awesome, okay. Alright, so I don't know if this will be the right plane, so before we play a multiplayer, I'm just gonna click fly, and then I'll just, if it's the right one, I'll cancel and come back. Okay, I picked the Savage 1, flying. Savage 1, Savage Shark Ultra, I'm gonna connect and fly. One, two, boss. All right. Oh no. Okay, I forgot about that too. Let me just click fly here. Another little thing you have to keep in mind is Neofly will read the Microsoft Flight Simulator database, and the last plane you flew, that's the one it's going to think you're flying. So it's a good idea to load in with the air. For me, at least, it's been a good idea to load in with the airplane I'm going to fly before I start the mission in Neofly, so it doesn't get confused. Because it's like, you know, computers are like people, they get confused too. Actually, it's probably more operator error. It's my error, okay, and I blame it on the computer because the computer can't talk back to me yet. So Raz says airport ID is Echo Golf Lima Lima is airport ID. Hypertext Hero, I saw Odyssey Elite Dangerous became available on Steam. That's so awesome. Yep, it's coming out. I think they have the servers down right now. I think it's out. If it's out, I'm gonna check after this stream. And if it's out, I'm gonna download it. I'm gonna stream it tonight. I'm excited. Do you have that, Raz? And I hope you're having a good day, by the way. You're making something nice. Play load. Okay. Up all 14 of you here. Wow, I'm gonna start blushing here. Thanks for spending some time here. Look at me try to get this working. I think I may have done something wrong when I put the name in Neofly, because it's a community add-on, you know. There's but if there's an error, it's most likely me, because I make a lot of mistakes. Alright, let's take a look at the... Ooh, whoa. Okay, stand by. Wow. Bad weather, huh? Well, this is good. Maybe we'll go fly somewhere else, too, because... Alright, let me take a look outside the airplane. Yep! 1-2 boss. It's the float plane, okay? So now, Lost Reaper, I'm gonna quit this, okay? Should we move somewhere else? Because this is terrible weather, okay? But I got the right airplane. It's Savage 1, alright? Let's move somewhere where it's not raining, where we can see each other, okay? Let's go back to the Outer Scaries, actually. And I'll pay Scotty to beam the airplane out to the Outer Scaries again. So, where we were before, okay? Right here. Out Scaries. Echo Golf 78. I apologize for, you know, sending you all over the place. So Echo Golf, if you want to fly with us, ladies and gentlemen, you just come to Echo Golf 78 over here. One second, my computer slows down a bit when I have a lot of things going on, especially with the Microsoft Flight Simulator. It's such a resource hog, this game. I'm surprised I can actually run it. I'm lucky I managed to build a new computer right before the whole graphics card crunch during the pandemic last year. Alright, so what I'm gonna do Okay. I'm gonna come to Neofly. The Savage 1 is my main plane, so the first thing I'm gonna do, go back here. And I'm gonna sell this other one. Oh, everything's so slow. Let me restart Neofly. Stand by. Let me close this. Computer's really slowing down. And then we're gonna finally fly this float plane. Right? Okay, that's feeling better. Okay. So Echo Go 78. Alright, now I'll restart Neofly. We'll pay Scotty to beam both our new X-Cub float airplane and ourselves over to this airfield out in the outer Skerries, these islands in the northeast of Scotland. Very remote. And while I'm waiting for Neofly to start, I'll drink a little water. Okay, so once again, Scotty's like, what's up with this guy? I can't decide where he wants to be. You know, like Echo Golf 78. Set pilot position to Echo 78. Pay. Yep, another $5,000 for Scotty up in Starship Enterprise. But not only that, we're also gonna pay. I'm gonna sell the Savage 2. I'm gonna right click here, sell. In case we get some of that money back. And I'm gonna right click on the Savage Shock Ultra and bring to pilot location. Do you want to pay Scotty, Commander's and Chief Engineer Scott $4,975 to bring your Savage 1 to the pilot position? Yes, I do. Aircraft is now at Echo Golf 78. Thank you very much, Neofly. Go back to up here. Neofly is moving pretty slowly now. And there we are. And now let's try this multiplayer thing, okay? Alright, I go back to mission. And another, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna restart Microsoft Flight Simulator because I think that's also really making my computer die here. Let me just close all this stuff. Okay, now it's feeling more responsive. Restart it. Like all computer software is a work in progress, you know. 7.8. There was one update that the performance got terrible, and then the update after that it got better again. Thank the gods. Echo Golf 7.8. All right. Let's check our hangar. Make sure our Savage Shock Ultra Savage 1 is there. It is. Let's look for a mission. Someone wants to go to the nature reserve. Okay, now multiplayer, this is how it works, okay? I'm gonna click on multiplayer here. I'm gonna click on server to host a server. I'm just gonna leave the password, it'll be test, okay? Test. And I'm gonna put arcade so that if you are using Neofly, you don't have to use your money to come over here. You can just like be transferred here by Scotty in the Starship Enterprise as well, and then at the end of the mission you'll be transferred back to your airport. Okay, so server is test, password test, start server. I'll allow access through my firewall here. Please don't you know, come in and wreck the place. And look at that, I think Neofly crashed. Wow, not doing good today. A Neofly crashed. Okay. I'm gonna try to start the server. Let me try again. I'll leave it without a password. It worked before. The only thing different I did now is that I put the password test. Habit, but. All right, let's try again. Let's go multiplayer, server, arcade, no password. Oh, here you go. Player uses same plane Savage Shock Ultra, okay? You don't have to. I won't check that. Start server. Cross fingers. Alright, without the password it work. Server is now listening at 74.73.35.239er. Okay. I'm gonna come fly this Neofly mission with me. Go to Neofly, click on multi, click connect to server, and put that in and it should work. If Los Reaper is doing that, he should appear here momentarily. Yeah, it is. But I'm doing, I'm adding a plane here. I have Neofly, so I'm doing I'm doing this live here. So there you go. I have Los Reaper already took off. Let's just take off with him and fly with him with this plane. Okay. Copy that. You're already off, so I don't know if you're flying Neofly, so I couldn't give you the mission, but I'm just gonna take off and fly with you. Okay. I'm just gonna pick any random mission here. Let's go to this one here. Right click. Stand by. Oh, you're not using Neofly? Okay. I'll do a Neofly mission. You just can fly with me. All right. Right click. Fly. Okay, copy that. That's fine. Yep. Can stop the multiplayer. I'm just gonna do this one by myself. But okay, aircraft. I want to check my Savage. There he is. I'm gonna connect and fly. Running really slow. Microsoft Flight Simulator is giving me a hard time. Okay. Just click fly here. That's fine, yeah. Alright, it's gonna give me an error because I probably added the aircraft name wrong, but I just want to fly this thing. The first time. Savage Shock Ultra. This is new for me. I never knew that these float planes, they had wheels in the bottom so you can land both in a regular runway. You probably have to do the landing in a different way, right? Because is it like the bottom of the float, there's the half the wheel appears under it? Can you retract it? I mean, so many questions. And I think these planes are very popular around, you know, a place like Alaska and stuff like that, where, you know, there's a lot of places that you can only land on the water. Here we are. Let's take a quick look at this beast here. Look at that. Oh, that's so cool. Look at that. Okay, so the wheel's right there. Look at that. That is awesome. Thanks for letting me know about this, Los Reaper. Copy that. I'm going to take off and join you. Whoa, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I haven't flown the Ultra for a while, so hopefully, I mean, this is a stall type airplane. I think it can take off and land from very short runways, I think. There you go. Very nice. Oh, and it has a full glass cockpit. Look at that. We have some, a bunch of flags over here. Little stickers. Very cool. So cool. Awesome. Alright, I'm gonna keep going on my mission if you want to form up on my wing. Yeah, thanks so much. This is really cool to discover this. I'm gonna go back to Neofly. I think I can already tell it's gonna be about we're gonna take a bearing of about 060, I think. Let's take a look at this Garmin 1000 here. I think that's what this is. 060. I'm gonna circle one more time, give a chance to Los Reaper here to form up on my wing. We're gonna go 060 east northeast on this little search and rescue mission. Actually, it's just a, I have to drop off a medic, I think. But I don't know if I did it properly because I think I put the payload wrong. Yeah, look at that. Payload was wrong.
Check.
We'll just.
Position.
We'll
Check gear position.
check your position.
Check gear position.
Oh, gear position. Can
Check
can I get the landing gear up? Let's check this out.
Check gear.
Okay, I'm pressing gear. Oh, look at that. Oh, wow, look, it zooms in. You see that? That's cool. Awesome. We can go down. Very cool. And there he is. Buzz Reaper. Responsible for bringing us this off-the-cuff stream here with flying a float plane, an X-Club float plane modification for the first time. Very cool. I love planes that can go anywhere. And this, I thought it was, oh, here you go, whoa. Let's try to follow him on this. Nice, you can do aerobatics with this thing. Very nice. Trying to form up on Los Reaper's wing here. I'm just gonna ignore the medic's complaints. Actually, the medic didn't even get on the plane because I didn't set the weights properly. So when you have like those green lights in Neofly, those little red lights, you have to get everything set in the sim. And when you click fly, they have to turn green. If they don't turn green on the runway, you can go up here and you can set the weights from within the plane until those lights turn green. Those lights turn green. Oh, and I lost it. Gear up.
Mayday, mayday, mayday.
Restart
We have
here.
lost radio and radar contact with transporter. Please send rescue to his last position.
Los Reaper here, clearly a pro bush plane pilot. Those moves he's making, I couldn't follow him, so I lost it out. But this gives us a chance to come back here. Oh, I think this is done, this mission. Okay, let's try one more time. Let's try. Let's just go to one to the south here, the search zone. Let's try that one. Copy. Yeah, I'll come back to. I just wanna have a mission going. So, right, fly. Connect and fly. All right. Yes, please. Okay. Whatever, that doesn't matter. Okay, Ju 200, okay. I'm gonna stay here in the plane. I'm gonna go here and go to the payload. Let's make that number there 200. There we go. 210, nope, we don't need cargo pods, put 0. Okay, that's 200. Alright, now, go back to Neofly. All the lights are green. X-Cub float, wrong airplane. Alright, to hell with it. Let's just fly. Then rescue. I need rescue. Let's just fly. I'm gonna have to sort this stuff out later, but I do want to have this plane as an option in Neofly, so I'm excited to doing this. Landing gear up. Very pretty airplane. There he is. All right. Any other unusual things from this mod that I should be aware of? Like the landing gear, I notice I can put it down. When I press G again, it doesn't seem to. Wait. Oh no, it does go down. Okay. That's so cool. I don't know if you can see that. Let me try to give you a view here from a different angle. Those little landing gears, look at this. And put them up. Those Reapers flying around us. A very agile thing, this, huh? I mean, the way you're flying is it's like almost like an aerobatic plane. I wonder if the weights of those floats they balance out a high wing airplane, all our fuel is on the wing, I think. So I wonder if those weights, they balance things out. But look at that, my airspeed. I don't know if you do you have like the damage turned off those Reapers, or is you have a normal? A circle around. Very nice. A circle around to try to land by you. It's on cool. You're just a much more skilled bush flyer than I am, because I usually overstress the airframe when I'm doing those sorts of maneuvers. Maybe I had the flaps down when I shouldn't have or something. Alright, let's just do a touch and go. Put the flaps up. Wish on the wish list for Microsoft and Asobo Studios. I want Wake. I want waves when you touch down on the water. Probably way too fast here, but that's how it goes. It's just so awesome. Catch up to Lost Reaper here. Some familiarization flights in this X-Cub with floats attached. Any instrument lights? Everything seems on. Feels quite smooth, and these floats, they do feel like they counterbalance the fuel in the high wings of this plane, so it almost gives it like a more just my pure feeling in the flight sim here. You know, I'm not a real pilot or anything. Oh, look at this! All right, we're gonna do Top Gun here. Okay, we've got Maverick flying up here. All right, let me try to get under you. A very cool thing compared to Cessna is that the top of the wing is transparent. You know, maybe Scotty put some transparent aluminum there, like in Star Trek: The Voyage Home. Fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. There you go. Yeah, I'll just try to. I'm gonna stay on 281 here. Okay, I'm just gonna try to stay on 281. If you wanna come up above me, I'm gonna put my throttle down to. Let's go to RPM 269 or something. Just trying to trim her nice and level here, and then I'm gonna switch an outside view and I see what happens. Stand by. Totally unfamiliar with this aircraft, so make sure my nose is pointing above the horizon of the trim. Oh, there he goes. Lost Reaper. Ash 1114. Here on stream is 1212. Let's try that too. Very cool. So when you land this thing on the land, you have to like be very careful. You have to, like, your landing angle of attack has to be quite particular so you don't damage the floats, probably, based on or is it fairly simple? What are you using for head tracking? I'm using I'm using Track IR with right now these hats here on my and I have it. The thing I do with Track IR, do a barrel roll, try to slow down here. Oh! I lost it there. Yeah, the thing that helped me a lot of track IR is just work on your own curves. I use the curves from this gentleman called Requiem, who does these flight videos for IL-2. Yeah, sorry to see that crash there, but that's usually me, so it's good to see someone else do it sometimes. I try to land next to you to rescue you. And so it's good to use like some custom flight curves that, you know, and everyone is different, so it's good to learn how to like modify yourself. But another thing that helps a lot of track IR is for me to put the, let's put these little landing gears down. Put the smoothness to the max. I put it to 50, and then it feels like it's not like, you know, like I'm not like this all the time. It feels much smoother with the smoothness high, and you know, I've only had it for like a few months now, so it has been a learning curve, but it's really, it changes the game. It releases a whole, I can just look around in my head and you're there, you know, and it also then it releases a whole other hat switch on your stick for you to use for other stuff, because you don't have to use it for views. I used to use mouse button. Whoa! Who's coming in here? And we got PS4 Boy 2332 with a follow. Thanks so much, 1-2 Boss. PS4 Boy, thanks for dropping by. I never had a PS4. Let's try landing on just an unprepared field of this float thing. You can even land on that little lake there, but I want to see how the land.
Gear down. Gear.
Well, the gear is down, but maybe that's a limitation of this, that it thinks that the gear is not down. But let's check it out.
Gear. Land.
All right, not too bad. It's kind of weird to see. I never realized that it had these wheels on these things. And the cool thing with Microsoft Flight Simulator 2 is Track IR works in outside view, so I can be in the outside view and look around. Okay, even if I go back to, for example, the drone view, it also works in the drone view. Whoa, that's what's happening. I was trying to figure out why that camera view, when I have a key. There's a key command for me to switch cameras in OBS, and that's why that was happening. That is crazy. Oh, there it goes again. Wow. It must be C. It must be C. I have to disable that because C is what I have to turn off the. Let's put on the brakes. All right, slowing down here. Very nice. Thanks for letting me know about this. Are you a streamer too, Ghost Reaper? Are you just a flyer? I'm an amateur streamer. Again? Oh, sorry, no, it's fine now. Wow. Sorry about that. Well, let's power up and let's fly back. Whoa. Very fun plane. Does fly and copy that. Very cool. Thanks so much for letting me know about this. I'll rendezvous with you. Here you are. What time is it anyway? It is 12:03. Who should we raid? Anybody have any suggestions to raid? Because it's time for lunch here soon. Thanks so much, Joey. You mean the music or just a general vibe? The music is just a Twitch soundtrack, the lo-fi channel I think I'm using. Oh, the camera? Nice, yeah. Thank you. I try to work on it, keep it cool. A lot of the work that I try to do for the flight simulators is to just to get the views working well. Trying to raise the landing gear, but let's see. Where is the gear position? I don't know where the landing gear is. Posture check. Copy that. Check the posture. Posture check. Let's check from outside view. Check it, check it, check it. 1, 2. Hey, landing gear doesn't seem to be working. Unless I'm doing something wrong. Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. Yeah, I have to fix that. Okay, I'll make sure I fix that after the stream. Sorry about that. All right, if anybody has a suggestion for a streamer, let me know. If not, I'm gonna go check a look. Oh, Jay the hippie is out here. Check your gravity. Yeah. You know, I went so much with I did so much beaming back and forth with Scotty that you know, my body is probably all discombobulated and goes upside down sometimes. And there he comes, ladies and gentlemen, the Daredevil Lost Reaper flying here with this wonderful float mod for the Savage Cub. Wonderful airplane. You have this wonderful visibility because you can look up and there's like this sort of transparent aluminum pink. If you're gonna stay the Star Trek theme. Do you play combat flight sims, Lost Reaper? You seems like it could be a Nile 2 Sturmovik dogfighter type. All right, here I'll form up on you. All right.
Check gear position. Check gear position. Check gear position.
I don't know. Yeah, this gear position is not. Oh, is this the gear? RPM. Is this the gear? This is the doorway. I'm not familiar with this airplane. Whoa. Whoa.
500.
Oh! Almost lost it because you can't see. With the sea, you lose. You got vertigo. You can't. It's like being in a cloud. You lose. Oh, look at that. Look at the reflection. My philosophy when it comes to rating is GA priority over airline streamers. I would agree with that. I just generally here. I'll land with Lost Reaper here because I love general aviation airplanes, and it's just much more fun for me than airliners. So it could be another game too. So if you have a suggestion, let me know. Otherwise, I'm gonna land here. I'm gonna go check it out, and we're gonna give someone a raid. I'll say hi. You see who's out there. Maybe someone's streaming some art. I don't know. Let's give Lost Reapers a little buzz here.
Gear up water.
Is my gear up or down? I'm so confused by this gear. I think it's up. Okay. Okay, we'll land right in front of Lost Reapers.
Gear up water. Gear up water.
Oh, the little bouncing around. Oh yeah. Oh, don't sink! Don't sink! Woo!
Mayday, mayday, mayday. We have lost radio
Jets,
and
only the
radar
default
contact with
ones.
transporter.
Only the default
Please
ones.
send rescue to his last position.
I fly jets with DCS. That's my favorite jet flight simulator. I should do some more DCS streams. I've only done one so far, I think, but I want to buy like an F-18 or F-16. I don't know, really learn it, but that's gonna take a while, you know. All right, let's see who's out there. Let's take a look. Anybody who I know is out. It looks pretty chill today. Okay, so let's go to Microsoft, the simulator of flight video game. Look at that, someone is building something. Okay, let's go see someone who doesn't have too many followers. There's someone. That looks French though. I don't know if that matters. Any other general aviators flying out there? There's a lunch break. Maybe let's just go to this French. Seems like a gentleman over there. It is Mookie87, the chosen. Your thumbnail on MSFS live channels is you upside down. That's awesome. You know, I'm such an amateur. All right, raid. I'm gonna have to disable that shortcut on OBS, because what happens? I press C and it goes to, and I have this scene called Cam Only, and it goes to that scene. And thank you for helping me figure that out, because it was driving me nuts. I was like, why does that happen sometime? Okay, Mookie 87. So I guess we may have to speak a little French, or, you know, just say most people speak a bit of English in France, even if they might get upset about it. And come on, you know, the Americans and the British came and helped them kick out the Nazis back in the day, so they should be a little thankful. Have a great, I'll be back later. Have a great rest of the afternoon, people. Thanks for being here. Thanks so much for Los Reapers. Big shout out, Joey Bolo, also the follows, the PS4 boy. Thanks so much, all right? Peace out. That's a good idea. Let's do it. Peace out.